And I'm Marshall.
And guess what? It's our beer-versary! Well, it's our 12th wedding anniversary, so we've come on a holiday to the lovely southwest of Australia. And this region is called the Margaret River region. And I made a video on Margaret River not very long ago, which you can check out up here. Margaret River is known primarily as a wine region, but there are many other wonderful things to eat and drink that are made here. And something which has really become more and more popular over the last 5 years or so are craft breweries, and there are lots down here. So our aim for our beer-versary is to see how many craft breweries we can visit in the beautiful southwest region. Let's go. Our first stop is Eagle Bay Brewery, and come to think of it, this was actually our first stop on the last time that we came to Margaret River, which was a few videos ago. I'll link that up here. We do love Eagle Bay Brewing Co. Because the atmosphere is awesome. You can actually sit out the back and just look over the property. You can't see any other buildings. The food is really, really nice. And of course their beer is good too. So they have beer that you can buy to take away, but then they also have single batch craft beer, like small batch craft beer, which you can have on tap. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm starving because it took 3 hours to drive down here. So let's go and try it.
So this beer is called the Yacht Rock. It's a sour session IPA. I didn't know you could put all these things together, but apparently you can. Well, let's give it a try. Ooh, it is very sour. Not extremely sour. It's quite sour, but it still has that sort of depth that an IPA has. I really like it.
So I ordered the sour, and I'm expecting it to taste sour. Although I'm pretty excited because the description says it has a moreish salted popcorn vibe. And I do like popcorn. It is sour, it's not too sour, just a little bit sour. And it does taste kind of salty. I like it. Very easy to drink. Welcome to Wild Hop Brewing Company in Yellingup. I'm really excited to try this brewery because it just opened in February 2019 and the outside looks really nice and they only sell beer on tap here, so there's no way to buy the cans or the bottles in stores. So this is kind of special, and this is what I really am very excited about visiting the craft breweries here in WA, is that some of them are like this. The other thing that I'm really excited about is the wood-fired chicken, which I heard is really good here. So let's go check it out. We got a tasting paddle, which means we got 4 different beers. The first one is called Thought Crimes, and it's a dry hopped mid. So I'm thinking it's not going to be like too beery, so I should like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. It's quite beery, but not too beery. Next I've got Enya Dreams New England IPA, which is described as fruity. Oh, it is fruity. It's hoppy, but it's fruity at the same time, and it's a little bit sour, but not too sour. I like it. This is going to be my favorite out of the 2.
Okay, so this is the overcomplicated West Coast IPA, and I believe it's probably because it's got a lot of things in it. It indeed is complicated. There is a lot going on here. It's it's like got that maltiness, and it also is like a little bit bitter. It's like citrusy as well. So this one is the Cardinal Misdirections Red IPA because it's red. This is a lot more restrained, I would say. So it's not as bitter, it's not as citrusy. It's more of a classic beery taste.
So I was excited to come here for the beer, but the other thing I was really excited to come here for was the wood-fired rotisserie chicken. I don't think I've ever had a wood-fired chicken before, but it looks amazing. And it actually comes with a parsley lemon sauce. I'm a huge roast chicken fan, so this is very exciting. But really good. It's charcoal, but it's juicy inside. Oh man, I highly recommend this. Everyone knows chicken goes with beer, right? Well, we know fried chicken goes with beer because the Koreans taught us that. But now the Australians have taught us wood-fired chicken also goes with beer. Welcome to the Margaret River Brew House. This is a little bit embarrassing, but I have to say that what attracted me to the brew house's beers in the first place was the amazing designs on the cans. But there must be a reason why they're so widely loved and so widely sold. So I'm very excited today to buy some stuff to take away, and I'm also excited to see what they have on tap. Let's go.
So first I'm going to try the red IPA. Very smooth, surprisingly fruity and not bitter. I like it.
So the first one I've chosen is called In the Pines New England IPA. Smells like pineapple, and I do like pineapples. It's bitter, it's just the right amount of bitter. It's not too bitter. And actually the smell of pineapple is there, but you can't really taste any pineapple, but it's like a little bit light, a little bit fruity. It's bitter while it's in my mouth, but there's no bitterness like hanging around in my throat, and that's actually what I like in a beer. I like this. I think you can buy it in cans, so I'm definitely going to get some to take home. This is the apricot sour. We looked up how they make beers sour the other day, and I can't remember what I found out. Anyway, oh, it's really sour, but not bitingly sour. I've had some sour beers before that were too sour and they made me like scrunch up my face, but as you can see, my face is able to remain normal whilst drinking this one. I like that. That's really refreshing. That would be really, really good on a hot day. We got some pulled pork tacos. There's a lot in this taco, so I don't think it's a first date food, but it looks amazing. Oh, that's really good. I now know that corn and pork go together in a taco, and it's got just the right amount of chili. Oh, yum.
So the restaurant's not open, but we managed to get some takeaways, which we could have got in Perth, but it somehow seems more special when you buy it at the cellar door.
Welcome to COWARAMUP Brewing Company. I'm very happy to see that they're open today because I wasn't sure if they were going to be. And there's another bonus of coming to COWARAMUP is in the town nearby you can see many plastic cows. But plastic cows aside, we're actually here to try the beer. Let's go inside and have a look.
So this is the Pilsner. Pilsners are like a European beer. I think they're okay generally. Very light, actually, quite refreshing, and at the same time a little bit of bitterness. I think the bitterness actually gives it a bit of depth. Okay, so this one is the Reggie Mandarina. It is also a beer. Let's try it. Ooh, that's got quite an interesting taste. I can't really describe it. Sharp.
Oh yeah. Hey, what is it? Here's my way of describing it. When it first goes in your mouth, you think, oh yeah, that's just a nothing beer, and then suddenly it bites you. But then the bite is very short, and then it's gone.
Okay, here comes the Big Daddy, or the Big Mummy. It's an IPA. I really like IPAs, so I generally do like anyone's IPA. Almost a bit smoky, interestingly. I don't think I've drunk an IPA that quite has this sort of smokiness. Smokiness with some, it's a little bit bitter, as IPAs are usually bitter. Not bad, I like it, it's different.
is the Cheeky Monkey Brewing Co. And Cheeky Monkey are pretty big, they're pretty well known. You can get their beer in lots of bottle shops across Australia. The food at their restaurant has a good reputation from what I can tell. This is my first time here, so I'm excited to see what they have on tap. Kind of haven't eaten a pizza in a while, so I'd like to try one of their pizzas. The grounds here are absolutely beautiful. There's water, there's a vineyard right nearby. It's great for kids, there's a playground. Actually, you would have noticed that most of the breweries, there's somewhere for kids, and that's what's really nice about the breweries here, is that most of them are really kid friendly. Most of them are dog friendly too. Most of them have outdoor seating. So yeah, really excited to see what we can have a try of here. This is called Salty Peaches and it's a goza because it goes ah. Sorry, I have to put up with my jokes. It's sour, it's fruity. I am getting peach flavors, not too many. It's salty and peachy and it's very refreshing. I like it. I'm gonna see if I can get some of this to take away. This is a limited release, so I'm not sure, but hopefully I can. The beer farm. Well, the beer farm isn't open at the moment, but by the time I've edited and uploaded this video, it will be open. But today it's not open, so we've gone to the bottle shop in Margaret River to get some of the beer farm beer because we do like beer farm, and hopefully next time we'll be able to actually go to beer farm and have a meal. But yeah, at least we've got something to take home, which is good. Welcome to Black Brewing Co. It's a beautiful building. Unfortunately, the restaurant isn't open at the moment. I actually haven't had any of Black Brewing Co.'s beers yet, but Marshall has had some and he's really liked them. So today there's a few things we've got in mind that we would like to take away from the cellar door and take home and try. Let's go. Would you call that a large brewing company? Big, has a big building.
Yes.
The point I wanted to make was this is the reason why I prefer the small guy. So we went in there, they're not able to do tasting at the moment because of coronavirus restrictions, which is fine, but they can do like a tasting paddle, which is what we've been having at all the other places, except for that you can't choose what you want to taste on your tasting paddle. It's just the 4 that they give you, which might not be the ones you want to taste. So then if you can't taste what you want to taste and you don't know if you want to buy it, and then some of the stuff you can't buy unless you buy 16 of it, but if I can't taste it, I don't know if I want to buy 16 of it. Anyway, I feel like it wasn't the woman's fault, but this is kind of why I prefer the smaller breweries.
Yeah, I agree.
Just personally. A really nice lady.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe when everything opens back up again and when the restaurant opens up and you're allowed to have proper tastings, maybe that won't be a problem anymore. But we did buy some stuff for takeaway, which we're pretty excited to try. We bought the Baba Milk Stout. Baba's so cute.
Probably is pronounced by most Australians as Bayo Bayo.
Probably. And then we got the IPA. So we're building up quite a collection of things to take home, aren't we? Welcome to Bootleg Brewery, which is apparently, I think, the oldest brewery in the Margaret River region, or claiming to be the first. So I would imagine they have a lot of experience with beer. And people say good things about the restaurant and the food here, so we are going to have a meal here today, which I'm looking forward to. Let's go and check out what they've got.
So this is the session ale. Session ales are normally a bit lighter, so let's see. Very nice actually. It is very light, very easy to drink. I can imagine after a long day of hard work, you could sit down and enjoy this lovely refreshing beer. Now this one is a mid, I assume that means mid-strength. It's a bit darker. It's okay, kind of like just you drink it and it just kind of disappears. It's kind of like the beer you give someone that doesn't really want to drink beer, I think. Okay, this one here is the New World Lager. I don't know what New World, it normally refers to America, so it's possibly an American lager. That is not too bad. I would say it's quite fruity. Now the last one, it's an IPA, a West Coast IPA. Yeah, it's good, but I actually think I prefer the session ale. There you go.
Okay, I got the chicken wings and they're like a sweet chili sauce kind of chicken wing. Let's try them. Yum. That sauce is delicious and they're cooked just right and they're kind of crispy on the outside but really juicy on the inside. This is Rocky Ridge. What do we know about Rocky Ridge?
A lot.
But we do like what we've had so far.
Yes, that's why we want to come here.
And that's why we're here to try it. And it's very sad because this is the last stop in our beerversary before we go home. But we may have saved a very good one for last. Let's go. There are 24 choices for tasting, which is a lot of choices, very exciting, also extremely hard to choose. Baby peach.
2 baby peach. Ooh, it's even more peachy when you drink it. That's very good. Now this one here is the Rosé Gosé or Rosé Goza.
Or a Rose Goza.
So I'm expecting it to be sour, and it says here it's going to be salty as well. Oh, it is quite sour. It's good though. It's actually nicer on the second sip. That's good.
This is what I was most looking forward to, which is the watermelon ace. Oh, it's actually quite a bit stronger than I was imagining it was going to be, and the watermelon is only very, very faint. Oh wow, the bitterness stays, but just for the right amount of time. And then there's this kind of watermelon. It's very hard to figure out how they get the watermelon taste to stay. It's a very slight watermelon taste, but it stays right from the start to the finish. I think that was definitely worth a try. That was really interesting.
So this is Carl's Thick Shake. Chocolate honeycomb sweet. And actually it seriously does smell very chocolate. It literally does smell like you're sniffing a chocolate bar. Wow, that is, I have never quite tasted any beer like this before.
I can smell the chocolate from beer.
It tastes really chocolatey. Almost like they have tipped a chocolate thick shake into a beer. I don't think I could drink a lot of this, but it is very good. Very good.
If you're one of my Taiwanese viewers, you might be interested in where you can have craft beer in Taiwan if you haven't had any already. I really like Jiangmen Brewery. They have a tap room in Taipei. And they also have a restaurant in Kaohsiung, which you can check out in this video about Kaohsiung. I really recommend you give it a try. I really enjoyed their beers and I'm looking forward to seeing what the future of craft beer in Taiwan might look like as well. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been lovely to have you here with us. And thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, please hit like. That helps my channel. My channel has been doing okay recently, but not as well as before because the YouTube algorithm really favors people who upload a video every week, and that's actually really hard because it's a lot of work. But I do love making videos. Let me know what you would like to see in the future down below. And if you like travel, food, and fun stuff, and language learning, which I also talk about a bit, then hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when I have a new video. My name is Ting Ting. Very happy to see you today. Bye bye.